Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And tonight it'll be the Atlanta Dream going up against the Connecticut Sun. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
And here at the midway point of the season, what would you say the priority is for teams with title aspirations?
That's a good question. You know, seeding, I don't think it's that important ever since the league ditched the single elimination games, and they don't have first-round byes anymore. But getting home court advantage, that's still the goal.
And aside from seeding, you want to have your lineups figured out. You got to know who works well together and who you want closing games.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Canada. Ball queen. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
She presents a defender with a serious challenge, pretty much always.
Now here's Allen. Guarded by Canada. Here's Charles. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Inside, Charles really takes charge, gets physical, and doesn't let anything keep her from scoring.
Red hot out of the gates, 4 for 4 shooting.
And stolen by Canada. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Ball queen. Mabry covering. And the basket by Ball queen.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Nelson Adota. Powers a screen. And a foul called on Griner. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
Powers knocks down the three ball.
Looks like she took that last three a little personal.
Hey, do you blame her? That was some payback right there.
And fun fact here, Brian, Aerial Powers is a gamer both on and off the court. Shout out to all our gamers out there.
Oh, yeah, and a serious one, too. Whether it's with a basketball or a mouse and a keyboard, she is a competitor. I wouldn't take her lightly in either arena.
And she lobs up toward the rim. Allen with the steal. Tipped away. Puts it up from 15. She hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
But when you get this kind of shooting from her, 100% from the field, I mean, they're a tough team to beat. Anybody's tough to beat.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And that one good. Atlanta leading. Here's Ball Queen. It's good for her 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
She's made all 8 of her field goals to start this game.
Yeah, she's really coming out blazing, just scoring with ease.
Out to Howard. Pass to Griner. Ball Queen. Good, and the assist goes to Brittany Griner.
She just keeps on rolling. Unbelievable.
You want to talk about putting up points in a hurry? She just cannot miss right now.
Here's Powers. Now Nelson Adota. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Charles. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Great communication between teammates there.
Collins gets it to go from downtown.
And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something away.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Now here's Allen. For the basket, her 2nd of 2 attempts. And here the Dream. Here's Ball Queen. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific, exactly the start they were hoping for.
Now here's Powers. Pass to Mabry. Again, the Suns score.
A very effective shooter. Mabry well within her range there. Almost a layup if she's open.
Stolen by Powers. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good from long range.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams playing downhill, but somebody's got to cool off eventually, right, Tim?
I hope not.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front, and it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Inside. Charles, shot's good.
Oh, I love that vision, guys. What a great job threading that pass into the lane.
No good there. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Dream out in front, up by 10. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
Nice start to the game for them, tallying a few steals through one.
They've been aggressive on defense, and it's paid off, so I'm going to expect them to keep it up.
Sheldon gets the bucket.
You can always count on Hartley to make the right decision. That was an amazing feat.
And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Ooh, an unselfish play from an unselfish player. Griner is a respected locker room figure.
Pass to Hebert. Parks. The basket good off the assist from Ruthie Hebert.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Queen, shot is good.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Timeout called to Sun. Both teams changing it up here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Hartley with it, picked up by Canada. Jordan Canada with the steal. Pass break, here come the Dream. Pass to Segrist. Four on the clock. Lets it go. Knocks it loose. 2 minutes now played in this second quarter. Let's go with a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Not by any means a three-point gunner. Hartley makes just enough of these to keep you honest, and it makes you follow her and extend your defense out to the arc.
And the dream call time here. And Atlanta has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here is Queen. Guarded closely, using the post moves to get the 2 points.
No misses for her yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And it's Bria Hartley penetrating. It's tipped. Now here is Queen. She's guarded by Hartley. Queen, shot is good.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Now here's Hartley to the middle. Just her first attempt. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
The feed courtesy of Hartley, one of the most consistent points in the league. Brings a calming presence to any team she plays for.
And she's good on the 3 ball.
Great opportunity right there. You know, she's got such great length, and she can just rise up and get incredible separation for the 3 ball.
Here's Charles. She's got 6. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
The 5th overall pick in the 2024 draft, 5'10" guard, J.C. Sheldon.
Yeah, she grew up and played basketball in the state of Ohio. And Sheldon went high in the draft because she could hit threes, run point, and is a very good point of attack defender.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Powers a screen. Pass to Allen. And here's Charles. Queen covering. Banked in off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
From past the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
3.
Walker Kimbrough with it. He's picked up by Charles. Pass to Queen. The 3. Count it. And she's now 8 of 9 from the field.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
The 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Canada. Segrist outside. Here's Queen. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Allen. She hits it from 9 feet. Queen with the ball. And they pick up 2.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Oh, got it! That's good!
Got it!
What a shot! Incredible buzzer beater to drive this crowd wild.
That'll do it for the first half. Dream out in front, up by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. We're seeing a great performance by Ball Queen.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going and what has been a runaway of a game so far. Nelson Adota. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen. Pass to Ball Queen. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Most of the time, Howard is looking to score. But right there, she smartly gives it away to someone with a better shot.
The open shot, Marina Mabry. And again, it's Connecticut.
I know she's doing her best to carry them, but she can only do so much. Things would be different for them if she was getting a little more help.
Now here's Ball Queen. She's got 34. Powers with it. Picked up by Canada. To the inside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Ball Queen. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing amount of points just off turnovers.
Well, you can't get back on defense with any kind of numbers after fumbling it away like that.
The offense and defense, they're connected in basketball.
Absolutely.
Timeout called the Sun.
Here's Mabry. She has 6. Takes the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They're 3 for 3.
Late second-round pick in 2019, Marina Mabry sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational.
Pass to Allen. Mabry, guarded by Howard. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
It's just been a great start for this offense here in the second half. They're 4 for 4 right now.
Takes it from 10. Here's Ball Queen. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
If they're going to be successful, they need her scoring, and certainly they've gotten it today, and then some.
Now here's Allen. She's covered closely. Pass to Nelson Adota. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
5 straight now, coming out of halftime, rolling.
Now here's Ball Queen. Powers covering. And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the basket by Ball Queen.
Yet another bucket in tight for her. That's how she's earning her points today.
Poked loose. Out of bounds. Sun ball as Connecticut keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside Mabry. To the paint. Here's Hebert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Talk about an instinctual interior scorer. Hebert operates at such a high level down low.
There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
The defense has been unable to slow her down. What a game.
And Connecticut has possession. Down by 15. Here's Hartley. That's tipped. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Ball Queen. Up and in on the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, this made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of the last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. And where's the cheese?
And Atlanta has possession. Ball Queen.
Powers covering.
Here's Ball Queen. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
And here's Mabry. 11 points in the game.
Hebert a screen.
From outside the arc. And Marina Mabry hits from deep.
Well, you see her play tonight, and a night like tonight for Mabry, it's why she's in the league, to score and score in bunches.
Here's Ball Queen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
She got loose from three-point range in the first half and showing signs here in the second.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but she is willing her team. Hasn't missed all game.
From the arc, pass to Ball Queen. Fires for 3. And the Dream, another 3.
Yet another smooth stroke. That's just perfect form she's showing at the three-point line.
Here's Mabry. And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Dream, up by 16. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Wilson outside. Queen. And she makes that. One.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today. The teardrop is one of those, oh no, oh yes, shots.
Queen shot is good.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Here's Hebert. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Queen. Chalk up 2 right there.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
The Sun really having a tough go here.
Sheldon outside. Parks.
That one's good, and it's
J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
pass to Queen. And that one drops. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And it's Bria Hartley penetrating. Maddie Segrist with the block. Here's Queen. Cranes the three-pointer.
I don't care how you look at it. She's having a great game from outside.
And so here's Connecticut.
Pass to Sheldon.
Back to Hartley. Jacks up a three. Here's Davis. Good on the triple.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Now Queen. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
league is expanding for the 2025 season. Very exciting. What do you guys think is the best part about it?
So for me, it's the extra roster spots. There are so many talented players in women's basketball right now. And the W, it's really needed more space, more spots, more places on the roster for a while now.
Oh, I agree. I mean, when you look at the last cut lists back in May, right before the season, there are some serious hoopers on them.
Tina Charles for three. And the Sun hit again from deep.
When Charles is hitting threes, she's basically unguardable, and it gives her team some unique spacing.
Lets the three fly. And the basket by Ball Queen.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Pass to Allen. Charles the screen. Out of bounds. Sun ball as Connecticut keeps possession. And a new group getting ready for the Dream. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for Mabry. Just 5 to shoot. And the Sun hit again from deep.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
And Atlanta has possession. Walker Kimbrough. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
That's what I call pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Now here's Mabry, covered by Walker Kimbrough. Mabry misses. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Here's Queen, guarded by Charles. Here's Queen. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Here's Queen. Softly drops in the floater. Now here's Allen. Tries the spin move.
And a trend over the last few years, Brian. Less players are going overseas to play during the offseason.
And that's great for the WNBA. Increased salaries have helped big time.
And with more players staying in the United States during the offseason, we don't see as many season-ending injuries that happen in the offseason away from the W. And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Pass to Queen. Bucket is good.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one goes.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. That one falls.
I got your help, left. Hey, post up. Right here, right here.
Outside Powers.
Come on, watch the cutter. Help me out. Come on, hit me.
So no problem for Atlanta as they get